Hello, welcome back to my channel, Glasses on the Head, because the light's reflecting and you can't see me. So today I am going to continue scrapping with my Hip Kit Christmas Mega Kit. So this is all the November Hip Kit kits from several years. So it's last year's and the year before that I've not touched until the layout you saw me post the other day. And also what's left of all the previous years before that. I am going to be using Lisa Swarovski's, oh I pronounced that wrong, Lisa, I'm sorry, recipe challenges from December. Which is 2 sketches a week and you use 5 items off the recipe. I'm going to be doing this one here. I'll show it to you in a minute under the face down camera. And I'm going to do some mixed media. I've not done any for a while, so going to get messy. So let's get started. Okay, so hello. I am hoping the mic sounds okay, because while setting my desk up, the little foamy bit from the top of it's disappeared, and it was here. It was here. My mic was just sat here and now the foam's gone off the top, so I'm hoping it sounds okay. If it's not, it looks like we are fast forwarding and doing a voiceover instead. I also have my scissors right here as well, and they've disappeared. This is bizarre. Oh no, okay, scissors, found scissors. Right. So, this is the sketch I'm going to do. It has, so 1, 2 pieces of pattern paper, and it's got this band of pattern paper across here. What I'm thinking is, this dark green bit, I'm just going to do packaging technique background, and then this middle green here, like stamp and stencil on top of the background, but leaving a border to represent the green pattern paper, dark green pattern paper. And then my pattern paper is going to start here. If the background ends up rubbish, then I will cover it with some pattern paper, but then we'll just have the bit of mixed media sticking out. So this is the photo. It's Christmas dinner. Emma didn't tell us she was taking the picture, so not everybody's looking. And I've just realised, I think she's missed her dad off. Oh no, he's there next to me. There's me. There's Mr. Ding. This is my sister who hosts. It's an Australian theme because my niece, Caris, is, this was her last day with us before moving to Australia. She's only gone for a year. She's staying with her auntie in Australia. And her mum, my sister-in-law's, flown out with her for the first 2 weeks as a holiday. And they went after Christmas dinner, so about 4 o'clock. We had Christmas dinner early at 2 this year. Usually it's after the Queen's speech, or King's speech as it is now. And so they went to Manchester. They all left at 4 to take Caris and Rebecca to Manchester Airport. Rebecca is Admiral Zest, 4 kids at 147. And Megan is her oldest daughter, who does all social media, so if you do diamond painting you know who they are. So yeah, so with the papers for like matting and layering the photo and the tags, I need to choose papers first, so then I know what colours to get to do my mixed media background. I am thinking red because it's Christmas, but red backgrounds tend to look like a crime scene, so I'm not 100% sure on that. And green, but we've got like the Australia thing, so there might, I don't know. So I love this, and this might end up being this big bit if the mixed media doesn't go to plan. If it does go to plan, it'll be this pale bit there, so we are going to use that. And it's got that nice candy stripe on the back as well. So maybe I'm going for reds and pinks with a little bit of green in. So we're keeping that one. I'm going to pop it at the back. No, I'm not. I'm just going to pop it to the side of a minute because we know we're using that one. What I want is something for the photo mat, so it's set, you know, sets apart. I've got my white border, and then I want something dark, just to so it pops from the background. So I might use this one with the baubles on. Yeah, okay. Chanel tells you when you find it, stick to it, don't keep looking. And then this has got this pattern on the back, which might actually be all right for one of the lighter paper layers as well. So I might end up using both sides of that. So we've got that for a mat for the photo. And probably use the background, B side of it. We've got that on the B side of that. Okay. I like this. But I'm not sure. I'm thinking this tag and this strip here in this, and oh look, it's yellow on the background, so I'll definitely use that. And then I need something red, so I've got the greens, I've got some blues, I've got black and white. I need something red, so this has got the reds in, so I'll probably go with that. Let me just have a look through. So I want it to be, I don't want it to be like a white background for the other piece that I'm going to use. Love that, but not using it, or I might come back to it. Oh, there's that, but it's got white background. I don't really want white background, but it's got a lot of red. Let's go with that. And see so many people that have cut this out, cut circles out in the middle and put embellishments behind them. They look really good, as well as the frames that are like that. I think we're on to last year's now. Yeah, this year's Ho Ho Ho. So 22's Ho 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 and 23's Merry Everything. And then we've got Wish Season. Actually, Wish Season, that might have been last year's. 2022 that I've not used. Love that. Might get that on Scan and Cut and just cut all that out. I doubt I'd use that, but I do like that background, the B-side. I think I'll have that as a backup piece. Oh, like that. Yeah, I think we're just going to stick with those pieces and start on the mixed media. So we know what colours we're looking at. What I'm probably going to do with the mixed media is there are some bits of mixed media from previous years from Hip Kit that I've still got. So I'm probably going to try them. Let me just grab some. Got this Lindy's. So I've got this Lindy's Starburst squirts in green. I've got Catherine Wheel Nouveau Shimmer Powder. And I've got these Lindy's Rudolph's Red Nose. All my Lindy's, these Lindy's, I've got another packet from Sarah at Hey Little Magpie. But the ones I've already sorted have come with Hip Kit. So I think I'm going to go for Rudolph's Red Nose. I need a clean water spray, which is that one. And I need a bit of packaging, if I'm doing the packaging technique. It's probably too big a piece, but it's the nearest one I've got to hand at the minute. Okay. I'm gonna get a smaller piece of packaging actually. This will do. That can go in the non-recyclables bin. Wouldn't it be great if all these companies that we buy our stuff from found stuff that's biodegradable to package? I even, like, you know, put a picture on the front and give me some, give me it's in paper. Okay, can I just say it's probably not the best way to do this stuff. My jeans are going to be very sparkly by the end of the day. Okay, I was going to do, tell you what, let's use this for it. I was thinking of masking a bit off to make sure it doesn't go any higher than that, but I do want it going off the edge of the page. Right, I think what I'm going to do instead of packaging is wet it and sprinkle, but not too much. This is the thing with this stuff. It's a bit like, oh, brush hose, but not as like, whoa. I'm probably gonna have to get a paintbrush in there. I didn't really want to do this. I really wanted it to be, oh, let me tell you what, it's not, spray it around there. Let's get the packaging in, move it about like this. Let's not do it with my nails. It'll pick it up and then let me put it down elsewhere, you see. This is probably not going according to plan. See what I mean about the big crime scene when you just gonna get the paper really, really wet. And move it about a bit, and then move it about a bit more. This is awful. I should have got the airbrush out. I was just going to cover it this much, shouldn't I? Right. Yeah, that's not really what I had planned. Let me go dry this. And see what we have. So you can see a bit of shimmer on that. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Then I'm going to do some stenciling. I haven't decided on my stencils yet, but I have all my stencils in this. Or all my stencils that are this wide. I've got some that are a little bit wider that don't fit in this. Only a couple. So we'll use that. I find anything that's kind of Christmas. Tell you what, let's get to my bigger ones. So, candy stripe one. I think that's a Hip Kit. It's like a Christmas tree. Gosh, I've got all sorts of companies in here. Flare Hut, Hip Kit, Simple Stories, Cart Bella, Gabrielle Polaco, don't know, Be Crafty, and then I've got loads of Bramble Fox as well. Oh, Photo Play. It's Falling Snow, we'll have that one. And Bramble Fox ones come in these little wallets. You can buy the wallets, so I'm thinking of getting a load of the wallets and just replacing everything in this box into these wallets. I love this one. Okay, so we're not doing an autumn, but that's leaves falling. I've got like loads of background builder ones from Bramble Fox. I think I might have enough stencils out, but we're just going to make sure. Love that. Okay, so these are Flare Hut ones. A little thinner than the other ones I have. These are Lisa Swarovski's designed and made these for the Flare Hut. No, I've got nothing Christmas in there. Oh, scrapbook.com as well. I've got a few of theirs. I tend to buy theirs in when they've got like 3 coordinating ones. And then we're on to Vicky. All the ones that have come since they stopped doing the punched holes. The ones with the punch holes are in the wallet for that. Warm Wishes. We'll get Warm Wishes out. And All and Create, I've got some of theirs. Okay, and Beth Marshall as well. I just really liked that set. Okay, I think we've got more choices than we need out. What I think I'm going to do is something with, so I'm going to do my first layer. I'm going to do a texture paste, and then with that texture paste I'm then going to run it through my mink, and that then the foil in the mink sticks to the texture paste. This is something Vicky Booten found when having a play. So technique of love. So I think something that's not I don't want it everywhere. Because I want to do other layers of stenciling with the green, and also some stamping as well. I might do stamping first actually, because then I can texture paste over the stamping, can't I? No, let's do texture paste first. So, gosh, this is nearly solid. It's been that long since I've used it. I need to do more of this, don't I? said, I only want a few bits. Messed that bit up, haven't I? It's alright, it's going to be behind the photo, I think. If it wasn't going to be behind the photo, it is now. Oops. Let me just clean that bit where it's gone on the back. I don't know if I've got that off, but it'll do. Problem with this stencil is I'll actually use this for going with a doorbell, a blending tool. So it's not all it lifts now a bit more than it should. And that really isn't. This is going to be a mess when I get the foil on it. So this has to dry. I'm going to go and wash the stencil so that doesn't set hard, and I'll be right back. Okay, so the stencil is washed and drying on the back of the desk. We are going to cheat and dry this off a bit, because it has to be dry to go through the ink. Right, I'm just going to pop that on a project shelf for a minute to show you something else. If I can get the right drawer out, you're going to hear me making an effort stretching my mink stuff. So, I need a new folder because I've put something in wet. So I have some cheap A4 card that I put between it. Not A4, 12 by 12. Yeah, handy for cutting your stuff. Oh, this is toner paper, so you can die cut it and mink it. What I'm looking for is my green deco foil. On my last video, when I was on about stamping, it's this reactive mist, and I actually used that on a blank ink pad stamp. That's before they brought out the stamp kit. Okay, so this is my mink. It's my mink drawer. Okay, so I need the green foil and the cutter and the 12 by 12 folder. I do have, because I've made a mess of this. This actually happened because I sprayed the transfer mist and it wasn't dry when I ran it through, and it squished it all out. But I do have one of these in my basket. Hey little magpie. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to green foil the leaves. So if you let this dry, and then run it through the mink, I'm going to cut my paper underneath with this now as well, aren't I? There we go. Put that one there because I went wonky, and it will actually cover that bit better. See, some of it's come off already without even going through the ink. That would be because it's not dry yet. That bit there. That bit there. Yeah. There we go. Okay. So, pop this in your folder. You then pop a piece of card over the top. So that you don't end up making a mess of your folder. And then that goes through the ink. So I need to warm the ink up. I also need to, don't drop things down on stuff that's wet. Get this bit away. Okay, this is some ink. It's just a 12-inch laminator. Turn it on, and then we are going to warm it up to number 3. There we go. Okay, the red flashy light's gone green, so it's heated up now. And it's just like a standard laminator. End up with some of that texture paste on the outside, so let's get that off so I don't ruin my rollers. Alright, let's turn it off. Gone back in. Okay, I so hope this has worked. Okay, right. Oh, no. Damn. The paste wasn't dry properly. Yeah, so that's what happens when the paste isn't dry properly. It just squishes it all out. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, plan B, pattern paper. So, it should all look like these bits here that look good, that are done properly. But the paste wasn't dry, so all it's done is flatten the paste out. So we are moving to plan B, which is cover that up with pattern paper. Oh, that's a shame. Oh well. We'll do mixed media another time. I'll get my backgrounds prepped and dried properly for next time we do that mink thing. That's entirely my fault for being impatient. It works wonderfully when you're patient. But when you're like me, you're too impatient to let it dry, it doesn't work at all. What I'll do is when I finish recording this, I'll do another background where I let this dry, and I'll show you that in the next video what it should look like, or I'll put it on the end of this video so you can see what it should look like. So I'm going to put this ruler, no, I'm right-handed. I'm going to put this ruler here. We want it on a wonk. We don't want it straight. And we are going to get the paper wet where the ruler's going. I'm going to move the ruler back up to where it was. I'm going on a wonk. And we are going to tear towards me. I got this tearing ruler at Go Go Getaway when they did a getaway in Haydrop once, which was fab. Okay, and then so that's going there. Going about there, I think. About there. Bit more water. Get nice and wet. And then it will tear better. And then that goes in the scrap box along with that. We'll keep it out for now because I might use the B-side for something else. And we'll put the tearing ruler away. And put the water away. Okay. So this hopefully covers the mess I made in the background. Yes, it does. But we've still got that mixed media sticking out. Right, my ATG at the minute only sticks when it wants to. It's probably me not putting enough pressure, if I'm honest. Okay, we're going that way. We're going that way. I think we'll go that way. There we go. Oh, put that down on top of it, didn't I? Okay, it's going to have to go that way and we'll put something else here. Okay, it's then having a strip across it. It's a little lower than the sketch, but I've messed the background up, haven't I? So I need it to cover. I should have got this out of the way whilst I was putting my sticky stuff on. So make sure if you have anything wet on your page, you don't put things on top of each other. I am going to come up a little bit higher because I might actually just put some extra embellishments there. Okay, so that's those two layers and this layer. I've got a few ways of making my tags. So I've got We Are Memory Keepers tag board. I've got my Stampin' Up punches. And I've got, should have some dies. It's going to sound really awful right next to there, doesn't it? I might use these actually on the page somewhere. We shall see. I'll Stampin' Up. Dies Hip Kit. Okay, so there we go. We've got these dies from Hip Kit, which actually have the reinforcers to go over the holes. So they're my tag options. I might use these because I've never used them, and they have like the reinforcers to go over the holes, which are really cute. There's also some banners. Right, so let's use that. Put them away. in, put these back away. Now, with these sketches, they're from a Facebook group called Scrap a Sketch. And they are Lisa Swarovski, that's her Facebook group. What I haven't done so far is had a look to see what 5 things we're doing. So, got torn edges, so I've already done that. Stenciling went wrong. 4 pattern papers. We are going to use 4 pattern papers. What else is there? Stripes, stars, washi, circles, florals, frames, torn edges, got that. Flare, enamel dots, I'll probably do enamel dots. Tags, I'm using tags. Metallics, hearts, 3D embellishments, stenciling, stamping, ribbon, fussy cutting or detail cutting, mixed media. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's our 5 items we're going to do. Some of them we just happened upon them and I'd already done it and it's like, oh, they're on the list. Okay, right, so where have I put the photo? So I need to, why have I just moved everything? Wait a minute. I've gone completely out of shot. I hadn't realised. You really think with having it on a cutting mat that is on the edge of my desk that this wouldn't happen, but it has. Okay, so I am matting this with this dark green, this dark colour with the blues and the greens and everything else on it. So we're going to do that. I think we're going to have to replace my base after this one. Is that straight? Looks straight. Make sure. I mean, the cutting's not going to be straight, so I'm just going to eyeball it with the scissors. This freaks me out when people do this. See so many people do it now and it's like, oh, can't beat them, join them. Because it still looks alright. Apart from that bit I've messed up at the bottom. Okay. I am thinking of 3D'ing that up. I've got enough there. I'm not going to stick this down yet because I need to be able to slide the tags. Tags need to slide in. Okay, we need a dark piece here or a contrasting piece there. We'll go with that one. Yeah. Yeah, let's go with that one. I'll do like 2 inches of this. it out. Okay. I'm going to go here. Do it there. Ish. There-ish. Yeah. Okay, and then we need, I'm thinking a strip of this. What should I do with the rest of that? I'll put it in the, put it in here. Oh no, it's there, isn't it? Use it. Okay. Strip up something else then. How about my musical notes? I don't know, I'm not loving this. I want these greens coming down here because you can see it's tied into that. Do an inch of jingle bells. I was doing the photo mat with my scissors and I'm getting all precise with me bits of paper. Like that. Yeah, like that. Looks about it, doesn't it? Looks a bit straight. About there. About there. Okay, so the tags. Right, it says 4 pattern papers. I've used 5, so we're just going for I have to use at least 4 pattern papers. We're interpreting it like that. Okay, now I need my tags. I'm really not loving this. So I'm going to use a bit of the musical notes for a tag. These are Avery L pockets that my dies are in. And I put like my Hip Kit and my our studio ones in here. I'm thinking the smallest ones. Like that. Now the bottom bit is going to be under the picture, so I think I'm going to do a reinforcer. No, I'm not, because it's not going to. No, I'm not, because it's not going to be on the bit I want. I want red. I want a red reinforcer. I'm going to. What have I got out? Let's have a look what I've got on scratch paper in the. No. Need a big bit of red. Like this. It's a H. I was cutting a H out of that. What about this one? Okay. That'll do. And then the other one, it's going to be the candy stripe paper. With reinforcers being out of the musical notes. Right, let's go cut this. Okay, went all quiet then. I'm recording a voiceover. Shouldn't go all quiet when you're recording a voiceover. Let's put these together. I am going to use I'm going to use my two-way glue to put them together. Just because I can see it being a mess trying to do it with my ATG. Just trying to get it centered over the hole. Okay, that's one. You know, I'm beginning to think this is the thing with sticking down first. When you have an idea, it's like, I've stuck everything down now. I'm thinking why I don't love it is I need to ink all the edges. I think that's what's wrong. Because there's more like white base pattern papers than I planned on having. So the papers aren't really doing much for me. Thing is, what do I ink it with? This is going to be fun. Trying to ink paper I've already stuck down. So yeah, I just think, because I'm using a lot of white on white, pardon me, it needs something to make each layer pop. Which, getting everything back up again when you've used ATG is not easy. However, if we all remember Undo, which I know in America you can still get it, we can't in the UK. Indigo Blue Easy Peasy Stamp Cleaner is basically what Undo is, or was. It's the same product. It's for, so with Indigo Blue, they do the flaky stuff. Oh, come on, what's it called? Like the gold flake gilding stuff. But they do a glue that you stamp with. And this Easy Peasy Stamp Cleaner is for cleaning your stamps after you've used that glue. Which, from doing the gilding flakes and using the glue for that, it's like, oh, this is Undo. So I just bought more of it for the sole purpose of being able to lift paper that I've stuck in the wrong place. I'm just blending that bit out that I went too hard on. There you go. That won't stick quite yet because the glue's still wet from the Undo. Good job it's not stuck yet because it's not straight. Okay, and then we are going to do it on this layer. Okay. Still not loving it, but it's getting there. Now with them tags, I need to put some in them. Don't have much ribbon because I don't use much ribbon these days. Whereas I used to have, I would have had that box I've just shown. Once upon a time, I would have had 2 or 3 of them boxes full of ribbon. I just don't use that much anymore. This goes lovely frayed if you do that. Okay, I'm just faffing with the ribbon now because I can. I'm not even sure. Because at the end of the day, why bother put the reinforcers on if I'm just going to cover it with ribbon? Yeah, we're not using that. And the stapler's out because I would have stapled the ribbon on. With the inking, you know, I could have used black or red or green. I just like using brown because it's a neutral. You don't have to think about it. What I'm trying to do is wrap this multiple times. But it's really frayed. It frays really easy, this stuff. It's just basically frayed and pulled apart before you even get to it to do anything with it. I think we'll just go with that because it's just being a nightmare. I'm going to loop this one a little less messy. Okay, we're going to stick them down. Just put that thread away because the cats will come and eat it if I don't. Stick them down, and now that's stuck down, stick the photos. Okay, I need a title, so we are going to get the words out from the packs. Take them out where I can of their packaging. Tis the season, too long. Nothing there. See, if I was doing that, then the tags would need to move over. I could just do joy. Have we got O? Joy and laughter. Have I got an ampersand? here is an ampersand. So I could go joy and laughter. No. So the thing with these as well, there's lots of holidays in the word stuff. It's not called the holidays. We don't use that in the UK. So if I had a Christmas, I could do Christmas fun. Okay, so only one sheet on this one. Do time to celebrate. There we go. That's right. Nope. I should talk, shouldn't I, whilst I'm doing this? I am sorry. Okay, so time to celebrate's my title. Okay, I'll just stick some of these bits down that I haven't stuck because they're bugging me coming up. There we go. Okay. There is at the bottom, and must be a maximum size video I can do. I can't do it where it is on the sketch because it'll be on Emma's face. But I'm thinking I can do it here. I think that'll be all right. With one of the little foam pads on the bottom of it. On the very bottom. I looked at that as well. Oh well, it's on the side now. Like that. And I want it further in. I wouldn't mind, but I checked that and made sure it was the bottom. So I've no idea how it ended up not being the bottom there. It's very odd. Okay, it's that way up. That way up. Bottom is there. Yeah. Okay. That's going to have a banner coming out of it. I'm thinking that's something to put the date on. I'm sure I had banners in one of my embellishment packets. Here we go, let's have some banners. Oh, I've done it again. I always end up tipping this one out. I always tip one of the top ones out, don't I? Silly me. There are some banner words in this one. What's this one come out of? That one. Come out of here, look. I thought I was careful then. Right, actually. Look at that. To be honest with you, the best Christmas memory I have. Another layout that would actually be really fitting on. Oh, no, wait a minute. No. I've got to try and get it back out. Okay, delicious food is going there. I'm just not convinced best Christmas memories is, because I've got another layout that I want to put that on. That's definitely going there, so let's stick that. And then I'm going to do this snowflake instead. Will this last teeny tiny one fit under there? Ooh. It's going to get cut down now because I've ended up taking the backing off the circle. Okay, so the circle's not sticky anymore. I'm trying to get that foam dot in the right, that foam piece in the right bit. I took the back off. We're going to cut one of these smaller ones in half. The problem with doing this before I've took it off the release paper is I now can't get purchase on the release paper to get that off. No, no, want top one off. Okay, stick that on there. There we go. Got there in the end. Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to throw that away because I'm never going to use it. See, I'd love to use that there, but I've put the dark paper, and you know what? Go for it. I was going to swear there. Well, let's not do that. I don't want to end up in YouTube jail. Actually, do I put it on? Yeah, I wasn't going to put it on the photo, but I'm going to have to now because I've dropped it. Trying to go straight. Yeah, it wasn't going to go there, but I dropped it, and you can't get it off a photo once you've dropped it on. So I still need that bit that's going to be contrast there. That'll do. Okay. I'll put a slice of that under there as well, I think. Yeah, that'll do. Recycling bin. Right, torn edges, pattern paper. I need enamel dots. I've got tags. Right. It's so not straight. That's really going to annoy me. I might have to print the photo again. No, got it straight now. Okay. Are we doing any more embellishments? Where's my journaling going? Probably go here. You know what I've not done? Not much ink left on this. What I'm thinking of doing is ripping a bit and put, no, that's going to look pants. Okay, journaling. Journaling's just going to have to be here. Sure, I have a stamp for doing journaling backgrounds. I do, but it's not got as many lines as I want. Okay. That reminds me, do I need the medium letters dies? I do, don't I? Yes, I do. Okay. Tabs that I want, travel, phrases, stitches. I have cut some of the sheets like apart so I can fit them in. Don't think I've got anything Christmas with them. So I could do that and then use that as my lines to write on. So sort of stamp it here. Stamp it there. Bring this up again. Oh my gosh, how many times has this been up now? Guys, don't stick until you know for sure. Okay. Just pop that there. And then I can stamp that there. Stamp it there. Stamp it there. I just need something that doesn't look too bad out of place. That'll give me some lines. Ouch. So I've got something to write on. Probably going to do a bit of it up here as well. You know what, even if I don't use that for journaling, I actually really like that. You can probably tell from the envelope, I never clean this stamp. It had black on it last time. Okay. That's not dry yet, so that's not sticking properly. Yeah, I'm probably not going to put my journal in there now. I might do a couple more tags out of this. It's journaling. Not big enough. I'll just write it here. Right, enamel dots. No, not that one. I'm probably going to use some Nuvo. And get some Nuvo. My journal is going to be in black, and I've got like these darker greys on it, so we're going to go with black Nuvo. Let's put a bit on the paper first. Let's make sure there's no air bubbles. Where are we going? There we go. That's it. We're done. Bye bye.